And I think these are all the big questions that people want the answers to. And his 40-minute speech actually today included a variety of visual elements, and there was even a pop quiz. But dozens of diplomats walked out. We saw those pictures. Yeah. And do you think that Netanyahu realizes right now just how isolated he is on the global stage, and that really the only person supporting him is the US? And if he loses that support, how is he going to keep on funding this war machine? Because it's mainly American money.
That's right. American money and weapons. Absolutely. I think Netanyahu does. He's a very smart guy. He's a very savvy operator. This is why he's stayed in power for as long as he's been. He understands this. But in his worldview, you have to remember, in his Likudnik worldview, Israel has always been isolated. Israel has always been, it's them versus the world. And some of that is because of the experience in the Holocaust and all of that. But ultimately, this has always been something Netanyahu has believed. So I don't know if personally Netanyahu much cares whether he and his country are isolated, as long as they're seen as winning the tactical and strategic military side. But then you throw in the added problem for him of how far will America go along with him? And I think that's a big question now, because it does seem like Trump is starting to create boundaries. He said, don't you dare do West Bank. He's looping Erdogan in, and he's basically sort of, it seems, trying to kind of put as many players on the board with Trump to kind of force Netanyahu into a more compliant stance. So it's really a question now of, does Netanyahu think he has enough to keep going? And he might have to reassess, because up until now he has. But if Trump is starting to bring Erdogan and some of these other players into the mix, they're not going to want to see Israel keep doing what they're doing. And Trump might be sending a strong signal to Netanyahu, stand down, or we will start pulling back, like we're doing with NATO in the Ukraine war, handing it over to the Europeans and saying, tag, you're it.